Hello everybody and welcome back to Microsoft Flight Simulator. We are back to check out a new release on the marketplace, the Piper Cub J3C-65. It's made by Classic Aircraft Simulations and it's out for $20. And for 20 bucks, this plane has a lot of features like physics-based animations. It has a variety of aircraft options, prop strikes, landing gear, failure animation, all kinds of custom visual effects as well. There's a lot more on that list, but just kind of want to highlight some main ones there, which is really cool. So we're going to do our lovely little fly around before we get started. You can see some of those features too, like the tie downs, the chocks, covers on the engine, all that good stuff. But this comes with 4 different liveries. You got the standard, which we're seeing here. You have the tail reg, the inverted, and the white livery. And all those liveries are available in either clean or dirty looks, depending on what you're trying to go for. There's also 3 variations of the aircraft, which we have here, the regular gears there. You have the bush trip gears, those fat ones, and you can also get floats on this Cub. So I think a lot already for a $20 price tag, so I'm pretty happy with it. And again, the details on this aircraft just look, the model itself looks incredible. Cub logo there, Lock Haven, Pennsylvania. Beautiful exterior. Custom pilot and co-pilot models as well. Just beautiful. And then we'll take a very extensive look at the cockpit. There we have it. There's the cockpit tour. You know what? It's a little noisy in here, so let's go ahead and prop this up here. Oh god, hang on. This is kind of a... Okay, we got it. Perfect. Go ahead and bring that window. Oh, much better. All right. But it is really cool, though, with how the physics are to that. It doesn't just stop halfway through. You can kind of just... Oh, here. I'm trying to showcase this. Now it doesn't want to do it. Hold on. There we go. You see it kind of just... It has physics. And this is really cool, because having this already in 2020, and then the added physics that are coming in 24, these planes are just going to be more and more incredible as we go forward. So let me close this on up again, and we'll be right back. We can go ahead and take a look at the tablet here before we get started. Here you can change the weight, fuel, all that good stuff. I'm assuming this is what they meant by interactive fuel. You can just do it live rather than going to the fuel tab, which is pretty cool. You can even change the weight of the people in the plane. Pretty awesome. Or just get rid of people completely if you're not wanting to see them in the cockpit. So let's pop over to this. You got engine condition, which again, you can have that set up. I guess we'll start there. These are all the different settings that you can have. You can set how much airframe vibrations you're getting, gauge vibrations, exhaust smoke, headphone sound, engine damage. You can tweak everything to what you want it to be, which is really, really cool. And then right here is where you can add the chocks, the tie downs, the remove before flight flaps, all that kind of stuff. So we're going to go ahead and do that. I kind of wish, I don't know if there's a way to increase the brightness, but I think the tablet could be a bit brighter, or at least have a setting to tweak that, because I don't think... Oh, never mind. It's right there. So we do not need that. It's still a little bit dark, though. You kind of... Because I can't zoom in anymore, so it's kind of hard to see what's going on that. So maybe still something else on that. But it's really cool. You can even change where your tail number's at on the wings, if you want them everywhere or nowhere. Just all those little details are really, really cool. So I think we're good. I think we can go ahead and just start this thing on up and try not to blow out the engine. So let's go ahead and do that. Oh, we're already rolling. Goodness gracious. By the way, I'm using a new flight stick, so If my flying is a bit weird, I'm trying to get used to it. But alright, we're ready to go. Let's have a beautiful flight. The Piper Cub. That's pretty cool. Go ahead and take off from the middle of the runway, because I'm sure this isn't going to take too long for us to get up in the air. Alright, is everybody ready for our first air time in the Cub? I know I am. Just hope I don't crash this thing out. That's my only goal today. Oh. Keep it straight here. Oh, if we're ready, I think we should. Oh, yeah. Easily ready. My goodness. And we're in the air. I had to turn off live weather because, my goodness, it is windy in Colorado Springs today, and this thing was... it was sliding as we were taxiing already, so I went ahead and turned that down a bit. But there we go, look at this! I mean, come on, how do you not like this view out of here? Look at that. Oh, it's beautiful. Go ahead and throttle back a little bit. Need our full power anymore. And we'll do this a bit differently because normally I do touch and goes at Colorado Springs Airport, but since we're in a bush plane, we may as well just land wherever we want, right? Well, I don't know about you guys just yet, but I'm already impressed. I'm very pleased with the experience so far. I mean, just the looks, the sounds, the absolute joy it is to fly this aircraft. I mean, come on. Incredible. Still can't get over the details on the aircraft itself. I mean, the details on this thing, impressive. So really hope you guys end up enjoying this. Again, I don't really do too much third-party aircraft. I know we did the C-130 a couple weeks ago, but I thought this one was really unique and all the details and everything like that, so it's always kind of nice to dive into it. So be sure to let me know what you guys think of it, and hopefully you guys enjoy my coverage over another Microsoft Flight Simulator aircraft. Which again, for 20 bucks, I think it's pretty... I mean, you know, you got the $80 ones and everything like that that have a lot of detail. So it's always nice to see an aircraft like this that can bring that level of detail and new features to an aircraft for that price point of 20 bucks. So it's always nice to showcase those. Because don't get me wrong, I'm sure this $80 aircraft are really cool, but it's just, I always like to go for the lower priced aircraft, you know? So we're over Fort Carson right now, and again, we're going to just try to find a nice, relatively flat spot to do our first landing. We should have probably just done a normal landing on a runway. I mean, we can still do that here. But, I mean, we're professionals out here. We can get this situated. I also don't have the right aircraft for it either, so that's also good. I just realized I should have picked the Bush aircraft, but that's okay. Honestly, this is looking kind of nice over here on the right. Looks relatively flat. We can go to the right of the water towers there. I think that's what we're going to do. Let's go ahead and slow this thing on down. Again, trying to get used to a new flight stick. But this one is so much better than what I was using before. Alright, we're idle. Go up a little bit more, because there's still a little bit of bumps here. Oh my god. Okay. Everything's good. I don't know what brakes are on here. I'm just gonna do this. Hope for the best. Oh, maybe it's the trigger. Yeah, it's the trigger. Oh, there's a little... Oh my god. Okay, we're in a creek. So anyways, wanted to showcase the prop strike, which has its own animation and everything. So there's that. Oh, it's so sad. Well, this is why you pick the other variant of the aircraft for grass landings. And also know the button for brakes on your new flight stick. Alright, so after the fantastic landing of earlier to just showcase, you know, the prop strike and everything like that, we're back in the correct aircraft, and we have a dirt runway. Is it the one I'm looking at? But relatively flat land everywhere, which is perfect for where we're gonna land. So we'll just kind of pick wherever we want to land. I mean, we're in a Piper Cub. We can do whatever we want, so it's perfectly fine. So we're gonna go for a nice slow descent here, where we can hopefully get a good landing. Definitely not good with these aircraft, so... see how we do. And I think we're gonna go line up on that little stretch of dirt road right there. I think that'll be perfect. If there's traffic on it, they can go ahead and get on out of the way. Say that I already see a van or something on there. Uh-oh. So we got a nice calm approach here. Truck is kind of in the way. Getting over just a little bit. Buzz by him. Alright. Alright. Oh, God, I'm still used to this flight stick. Oh, that was beautiful. Beautiful. Little break, little break, little break. Let's not tail strike, please. Or prop strike, not tail strike. Oh. We did it! Look at that! Oh. Gotta get used to that a little bit. Alright. Ooh. Goodness gracious. Beautiful, look at that! Look at that. We're on the ground. Everything's running perfectly. Fantastic. And, you know, may as well showcase the floats then as well, right? Well, unfortunately, I have bad news to report that the float variant of the aircraft seems to be glitched no matter what you do. I spawned in Seattle at a seaport, and it still just sits here frozen. You can't interact with anything. So obviously something they will need to fix, but at least you can still see it in the float variation of the Cub. But definitely unfortunate though. I was really excited to kind of mess with that, but which I can do, unfortunately. Okay, so apparently the float is very glitched, because it made every other plane not work either. So they need to fix that. And also tried doing another landing before this one, or after that one. I tried restarting after I landed because I wanted to get a better landing in there. and it crashed the sim, so there's definitely some things that can get fixed up, for sure, with this aircraft on the back end. But overall, I still think it's very much worth $20. I think it's a blast to fly, but just a couple little weird issues. Mainly focused with the floats, but that crash happened with this bush trip one, so I'm not sure what was going on. But anyways, I thought we would do one final landing since I couldn't do anything with the floats. We're up in the Rocky Mountains of Colorado. We're gonna just do a nice little dirt landing, hopefully, and wrap it up there. So I'm trying to be quiet for the rest of this until we land, and then I'll wrap it up there. But just let you enjoy the sights and sounds of the Piper Cub. So fun fact, I don't even know where this runway is at. I don't know if this is what it is in front of us. It might be. I think we're going to take the shot. Going for it. Make sure we clear these trees first. Oh, come on. Yeah, I think it's just this field. Just idle our way in. Ooh, okay. Alright. That was a bit more harsh than I thought. This must not be the runway. Oh my goodness, it is as bumpy as you could possibly want it to be. Oh my goodness. Oh. Look at that view out here, though. I think that's a perfect shot to wrap on up this lovely flight with the Piper Cub. Again, those issues with the float, I'm sure that'll get fixed pretty soon, but something's definitely wonky with that variant. It completely glitches out the rest of the sim, it seems. So hopefully that gets fixed soon. But other than that, well worth 20 bucks, I think. It's been such a fun thing to fly, and I can't wait to do more flights in the Rockies with this aircraft. I mean, just to see these random little spots in the mountains that you normally don't see, or you fly over at 20, 30,000 feet, gonna be really cool. So hopefully you guys enjoyed checking out another aircraft with me. And with that, I'll talk to you guys next time. See ya.